The history of American music is a history of cross-cultural influence. Music might be the clearest example of America's melting pot. It wasn't until the record industry started in the early 1900s that the concept of different musical genres began to emerge, separating artists along racial lines.
The name Race Records obviously sounds crazy, but it's part of our history. For those who don't know, until the mid-1950s, that was the industry's catch-all term for music by black artists. Race music, or race records, it just sounds insane. Of course, we're using the term ironically to acknowledge that history and highlight how absurd the term is and how arbitrary the distinction between genres really is. Is this song country? Is it bluegrass? Is it rock and roll? Well, what color is the singer's skin? Are we selling this to a white audience or a black audience? All the songs on this EP were originally recorded by white artists and were classified as country or rock and roll. But if Miko had recorded any of these songs in the early days, the music industry would have categorized them all as race records, and then later R&B. All these styles were born out of singers and players from different racial and cultural groups influencing each other. This project highlights the common roots of American music, regardless of how that music has been marketed to us. It's critical that we understand this part of our history so that we can build a different future and a different music industry.
My career has been as a country artist, but in reality, I don't just define myself in that category. I grew up singing gospel, but my grandma had a wide range of music on the radio. That's how I heard country music, blues, rock and roll, R&B, and to me, I felt a connection between all of them. I hope anyone who listens hears that same connection and feels the different influences coming together. I hope these songs are uplifting to everyone who listens, and that the title of the album honors our painful past while inspiring a more united future.